Good morning. My sister is getting married today. I wanted to document this journey for you as I get ready for my sister's wedding to show you what it's like to prepare for a wedding with body trust, food freedom, intuition, because it is so much more joyful and peaceful and relaxing. Because let me tell you, I've been on the other side where I would get ready for weddings and just stress over what I'm gonna eat, how much willpower I'm gonna have at the event, what I could and can't have once I get there, and just trying to negotiate with myself all day long. It was exhausting. It would always end up in just feeling chaotic with food or feeling deprived, which just took away from being present in the moment. And so now none of that is there. I'm just like excited for my sister's wedding. I trust myself, and I want to take you along on that journey so that one, you could have some tips of your own on how to prepare for these days to eat in a way that feels best for you. But two, to also, feel encouraged, inspired, and motivated to really continue on this path of healing your relationship with food and body, because it's so worth it. First of all, I've got like no makeup on at all because I'm getting my hair and makeup done later today. And that's okay. Yes, makeup makes us feel awesome and amazing, and I'm excited for it, but your face as it is good enough. Don't ever apologize for not putting on makeup, please. This is the face you were given. It's amazing. It's good enough. It's great. So the first thing I did when I woke up today is actually exercise. So I've already worked out and showered, and in the past when I would work out, it would always be about like burning calories and earning the food later on for the wedding. Today when I woke up and exercised, the intention is so different. I try to work out consistently in general because it makes my body feel good, but especially on days where there's going to be a lot of food and a lot happening, like holidays or wedding days like today, I prioritize moving my body because it helps me feel focused and centered and more attuned to my body. And when I enter the day feeling more centered and more positive, I can then be more present and make decisions that continue to make my body feel good. Positive energy goes to positive energy. And so now, I've started my day feeling so much more positive and good in my body from moving it and feeling the difference and building, flexing those muscles. And I know that my choices moving forward will be from a much more present and attuned place that will really make my body feel good. You don't need to be good, you want to feel good. Now that I've worked out and showered, I am sitting down for breakfast. Sometimes I'll eat breakfast before working out, sometimes after. Today I did a 20-minute workout. Doesn't have to be this like hour intense long workout. Again, we're not focused on how many calories you're burning. It's really about how much is enough for you to feel good. And for me, it's about 20 to 25 minutes. And so now I'm ready to eat. I'm like at a comfortable place of hunger. It's still within, the first hour and a half of the morning. So I am having, I actually started eating because I was hungry. If you know me, I love toast. You could head onto my Instagram and see like a whole bunch of toast ideas. But today I'm having, it's like a sunflower seed bread with a heaping amount of peanut butter, mixed berry raspberry chia jam, which I love, and coffee. And that's the second thing I want to highlight. Don't save your calories. I am going to be eating the way I normally do. It doesn't matter what's coming later at the wedding. What I always used to try to do was, I was like so obsessed about how I'm gonna look and trying to look as like small as possible and save my calories so I can earn my food and try to have, the flattest stomach possible, which, by the way, casually gonna insert here, it's not possible for me to have a flat stomach at all because I am in my second trimester. So there's that casual announcement. But regardless of that, I would always, try to eat as little as possible calories to then be able to earn my food later. And if you've ever done that, you know that you just end up starving, distracted, and then when you get to the event, you are so ravenous, you probably overeat or binge eat anyway, and then you come home feeling gross from this event that's supposed to be joyful and exciting, and we don't want that. Let's pause here a minute and understand what is happening in your body on a chemical level when you save your calories and how it actually contributes to binge eating later. You first need to understand what is a calorie. A calorie is simply a measure of energy that you get from a food. Now, the calories that are written on the nutrition facts label are actually not even accurate. They can vary by 20%. And the good news is you really don't need to be counting your calories, because if you listen to your hunger and fullness, They will tell you how much food you need to eat, aka how much calorie and energy you need to eat. Now, what happens is when you are trying to save your calories, essentially, you're gonna be trying to override your hunger. When you feel hungry, your blood sugar is low, which means your energy is low, which means you need to eat. Now, if you keep pushing off that hunger and try to save your calories for later, chemically what's happening in your brain and body is, number one, you have an increased production of a neurotransmitter called neuropeptide Y, which makes you crave specifically carbohydrates. And this happens when you're either cutting out carbs or not getting enough energy, aka trying to save your calories, save your energy. And this is a survival response, a survival mechanism, because your body needs to make sure that you're getting enough to eat. It doesn't know what you're trying to do and that you're surrounded by food. It just knows we're low on energy. It's kind of like when the car dings, right? When it's low on fuel and it goes ding, 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 ding. Even if the fuel is sitting right outside and ready to go, the car has not gotten it, and it's going to send this signal that it needs energy, and the body is doing the same thing. So you're going to have an increase of this production of this neuropeptide Y neurotransmitter that's going to make you actually crave carbs. And the longer you go without eating and trying to save your calories, the more refined foods you're actually going to crave and gravitate towards, because the more refined the food is, the faster it gets converted to energy, and the faster it gets into your bloodstream, and your body gets the energy that it needs. So your body is super smart. Pay attention to that. The hungrier you get, usually the more refined foods you gravitate towards. If you want to be able to make conscious food choices, you really need to honor your hunger. The second thing that happens, you're actually increasing the reward response in your brain to food, so that when you do eat, you start to feel out of control, and that addictive life feeling, and basically that whole binge and out of control feeling that you have comes from this increased reward response as a motivator to get you to eat. It's a protective mechanism because, again, it doesn't know that you're surrounded by food, and this all stems from trying to save your calories. Stop trying to save your calories. Give your body consistent energy throughout the day, and you will notice how much more balanced you feel around food. You would never say, hey, I'm gonna drive to the wedding, but I need to save on gas, so I'm gonna drive on an empty tank, and when I get there, I'll fill up. You would never do that. You'd crash and burn, right? Don't do that to your body. Give your body at least as much respect as you would give your car, and eat. Well, this is coffee. Coffee's not a meal. Have it with a meal. Make sure to eat as usual, and I will also be planning some foods to take with me later, because it's a 2-hour drive actually to the wedding. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to plan for later to take as well. So that's the first two things. If you can, move your body in a way that feels good. And number two, don't save your calories. Eat your meals as usual. Listen to your hunger, even on wedding days. That's what's going to help you be more present at the wedding, or whatever event you're going to, and be able to make conscious food choices because you're not starving. All right, so I'm gonna continue eating my breakfast before my kids get up, because I wanna enjoy this in peace and quiet. Gonna have a bite of this. So good. My favorite. But like I said, honoring hunger is super important, which means you need to have foods available, especially if you're gonna be on the go. Today we're driving for 2 hours, plus we're gonna be in a location where I don't know how much food we're gonna have available till the wedding. So I just wanna show you some snacks that I'm packing for the drive and for the day until we actually get to the food at the wedding. And then also we're gonna stop at the grocery store to pick up lunch. So these are snacks, and later I'm gonna show you the lunch that I'm buying, because it's so much easier and I don't really have the ingredients that I want for my lunch in my house, so we're just gonna buy it. Okay, so we've got some snacks over here, some nuts, protein, string cheese, some protein, and make like some dried fruit. My kids love these bars. Made my daughter a peanut butter sandwich, and I'll make my other kids sandwiches too. And just some other, things that we like for the way. And again, I'm gonna be buying actual lunch for me and my husband at the store, so we have foods available to honor our hunger and feel good throughout the day. Okay, so we're on the way. We're surprisingly running on time. You got your sandwich. I'm just gonna stop at the store to buy some lunch in addition to the snacks that we have. Okay, we finally made it out. Kids are organized with the video and food. I'm actually like legit hungry at this point, so I bought a wrap and I'm gonna eat it now on the way. Okay, how delicious does this look? Yeah.
Over now.
We're obviously gonna go for the dressing. Okay, so that was delicious, but half was enough to satisfy and full me, so I'm just gonna put the rest away. I have a half left for later. It's that simple. Eat when you're hungry, and when you know that you can have it later, there's no urgency to like finish it all now, and it's easier to respect your fullness. So I am energized, I'm good. We're gonna enjoy this. I think it's gonna be like an hour and a half ride till we get there, and I'll eat again when I'm hungry because I have the food available.
Years of recorded human history through almost every possible turmoil.
We have arrived. I'm so excited. You can see my sisters at the private room. Bella, bella, bella. Say hello, everyone. Hi. Wedding day. And the bride. Getting ready. We're excited. Okay, so I took a moment, I put on my contacts. I hate contacts, but for weddings, you kind of like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Ready to get my hair and makeup done. I'm really excited. Can't wait to show you the after look, but also remember that your self-worth is not a before and after. You are equally, hi, you wanna say hello?
Hi.
I'm telling them how you're equally worthy, whether you have makeup on or not. Can you relate? Can you relate to that?
I can relate to
so
that.
Relatable. So relatable. So I'm gonna go get my makeup done, and remember that your face as it is good enough. Don't be shy to show it. I'm excited to see how it's gonna come out. It's always fun to get your hair and makeup done, and I'll show you the after really soon. Hair is getting done. Hello. You wanna say hi? Say hello. The supervisor. My brother is the supervisor today. My brother. Well, kind of like a brother. My brother-in-law is the supervisor today.
That's me.
That is him. Okay, so here is done. And now she's getting her hair done. Right? You excited? Excited. Yeah, but also, you know, makeup is happening. Okay, we are ready for the dress. You want to show your hair? Show us your hair. Yoo-hoo! Ready. Okay, so hair and makeup is ready. It's getting really busy around here. I hope you can hear me. But I am hungry again, so it is time to eat. I'm gonna eat the other half of my wrap, and if I'm still hungry, then I have snacks. So I'm gonna go enjoy before things get a little crazier, before I get dressed. And that's it. And obviously we're adding dressing. Honoring your hunger when you're hungry is amazing. This tastes so good. I mean, my lipstick's getting ruined, but like, it's all good. Okay, so that wrap totally hit the spot, but I still want a little something, so I'm gonna have some of these like chocolate, like sunflower ball chocolate balls that are really good. Enjoy. It's just like that sweetness you need at the end of the. As you've probably noticed, I've done quite a bit of planning for this day in bringing snacks and meals, and I think it's important to address this because with intuitive eating, there's kind of this misconception sometimes that there is no meal planning. You gotta just go with the flow, whatever you're in the mood of. And the thing is, that's not really so practical sometimes, especially when you don't know if food is gonna be available. You gotta plan and have food available if you wanna be able to eat in a way that feels good and honor your hunger, and then also be able to honor your fullness. So there is room to plan your meals within intuitive eating. And if anything, it could help you listen to your body and give it what it needs and eat in ways that feel good. And that's where flexibility comes in as well. You plan what you can, you bring some options. You might not be exactly in the mood for it. I happen to be really in the mood for what I brought, but sometimes I'm not. It's learning to be okay that not every meal is gonna necessarily be a rock star meal. Sometimes it's just more practical and hey, my body needs nourishment, I'm gonna stop, give it what it needs, and it's good enough for now. That is part of eating intuitively. So there is room and sometimes even necessary to meal plan. What's intuitive about it is that there's no rules attached to it. You get to decide what you want in that plan, what foods you want to prepare. You don't have to follow some kind of menu. Just take what you know you typically enjoy and satisfy. Okay, we're ready with a full look. We're gonna take pictures and not gonna stress about the angle the picture is being taken at or you know how it's gonna come out. Just gonna enjoy it, get in the picture. That's what you're gonna remember, the memories. Get in the picture. Get in the picture, even if you don't love how you look. Practice changing the perspective if you can start seeing the memory beyond that, because that's what's left at the end of the day for your family, your friends, yourself. You will thank yourself later. Challenge yourself to look beyond size, look beyond just what you look like, and appreciate the moment and the memory and take the picture. So there's a whole like smorgasbord situation here. The things look yummy, but honestly, I'm not hungry. Not really in the mood of anything that's being offered, so it's fine. I'll just wait till the meal is served and I'll enjoy that. Super simple, stress-free, not an issue. Second thought, it's taking a while till things get moving and I'm starting to get kind of hungry. I hope you hear me. I'm starting to get kind of hungry. I'm gonna have a little salad and see how I feel after. This is actually very good.
What is it?
It's we've got cranberries, mango, mandarin, dressing. Enjoy the dressing, guys. It makes vegetables delicious. Let's just pause a moment because I need to tell you why adding dressing to your salads is actually a health promoting behavior. Dressing gets such a bad rep from diet culture. Ooh, you're adding calories. Ooh, the ingredients. But in reality, if you take a step back and look at the big picture, dressing adds satisfaction factor. And eating vegetables in a way that tastes good and is enjoyable is a healthy behavior. The goal is not just to eat vegetables as a chore, like someone's forcing you to eat it. That's not enjoyable and that's not healthy and that's not sustainable. Add things to your salad that will make you want to enjoy it, and dressing is one of those things. So please, next time you're having a salad, choose the dressing of your choice. You have so many to choose from, and enjoy your food. Satisfaction is so key to having a healthy relationship with food, making healthy habits sustainable, and being able to respect your fullness, because you're not only physically satisfied, you're mentally satisfied as well. Okay, so now we get to the part where my sister actually gets married. So now that they are officially married, it is time for the meal. First course was pistachio crusted salmon, some carrots, couscous. I ate all of it. I was definitely ready to eat and hungry. Didn't overthink it, enjoyed it. There were some dips and stuff at the table. I believe I took some coleslaw, enjoyed it, and that was that. I was comfortably full. And then came the first dance. What was so joyful about dancing at my sister's wedding was that it was really about feeling the moment, feeling the difference, not worrying about what I look like or what people are thinking or how things are moving in my dress. It was just being so present in the moment, feeling the energy and the joy both in my body and in my surroundings. So get on the dance floor, really bring yourself to the present moment and allow yourself to enjoy it. In between the dancing, I was feeling so parched and needed a drink, and there actually happened to be Coca-Cola on the table. It's not something I even like or enjoy so much. I rarely drink it just because like I don't really like it, but in the moment it just sounded so perfect, especially when you're exerting so much energy. Your body also needs energy, and I didn't overthink it. I enjoyed a cup, moved on. Remember that a cup of Coke or a cake or a cookie or whatever it is, that's not what's gonna make or break your health. It's the overall pattern of how you eat. So second course came. I wasn't really hungry at that point. I took a bite to taste it, but it was kind of like, okay, nothing special, and just was easily able to say, hey, it's not my only chance to eat. This is not tasting so amazing. I'm gonna leave it and pass on it. So then we had the dessert table. In the past, this probably would have been my biggest struggle because I love sweets, I love trying new things, and it would have been a tug of war of like trying to be good and like stay within the calories that I set for myself, like all these diety thoughts. And most of the time, either I'd leave deprived or I'd just be like, forget it, screw it, I'm just gonna eat all the things and then binge on all the sweets at the end of the night and feel gross. This time that wasn't the case because I knew that I could enjoy it if I want to. There were no rules. I was not hungry for it physically, but mentally I did want to enjoy it, and I think that's part of eating intuitively too. Don't turn hungerfulness into a rule. It's okay to enjoy things sometimes just for the pleasure of eating them, and in fact, allowing yourself to do so will help you tune into your body and eat in amounts that still feel good. So what I did was, and what I recommend for you to do when you have all these like yummy things around, one, survey the option, take what actually looks good to you and put it on a plate. Then go sit down and allow yourself to savor it and enjoy it and really pay attention to what you're actually enjoying. If you don't like it, your body's not a garbage can, you don't have to eat it, leave it on the plate. Because I knew it's not my only chance to enjoy these delicious foods, I was able to stop when I was still comfortably full and leave some things on the plate because there's no urgency to finish it now. It's not my only chance, and it's not your only chance.
So we're in the car, it's almost 2 a.m. We're on our way home. The wedding is over. I'm in my glasses again, thank God. And I'm feeling, other than the fact that I'm tired and I want my bed, I'm feeling good. Like, I ate in amounts that felt good. I wasn't stressed by food. I wasn't feeling chaotic with food, which is so different than past experiences. The food was not a stressful part of the day. In fact, I was able to just focus on the moment and enjoy the wedding itself. And I mostly listened to my hunger and fullness, and I still had dessert even though I wasn't hungry. I was able to have some and
no
feel
coming
good.
out now.
We are moving again, so I hope that this has inspired you to continue healing your relationship with food so you can ultimately live the moment, feel good, and live life beyond your plate.
I hope you've enjoyed this vlog and found it helpful. Let me know in the comments below what stuck out to you, what spoke to you the most, what did you find most helpful, and if you want to see more of these vlog style videos, make sure to like and subscribe so that you stay updated with all videos and tips that I share with you on how to have a healthy relationship with food and a happy, healthy, peaceful relationship with your body. I can't wait to see you next time, and stick around a few more seconds for some bloopers because those were super fun, so I wanted to share that with you. And I'll see you in the next video. Good and worthy with the with the makeup. Sorry. That's what happens when things are like noisy and people are getting married. It's not that I'm just not hungry. I'm also not like in the mood of anything that's served here, so it's not a big deal. I'm gonna wait till later to eat, and it's all good.
I want to come out.
There, we're going home now.